Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a different video that had been requested by a couple of you guys, and I really thought it was a good idea because I am getting more into skincare the older I get, and I wanted to talk about some of my favorite masks. I have combination skin, and I like to stick with masks that are going to detox or smooth my texture or my pores. So I don't necessarily have dry skin where I'm using moisturizing masks. I just don't really have that issue. So if you want to learn about some detoxing masks or masks that really kind of clear out your skin and give you a smooth canvas for makeup, then please keep watching. The first mask I want to talk about is this Boscia Charcoal Pore Pudding Mask. Absolutely in love with this mask. I got a sample from Sephora a while ago, and it took me a while to go through it because it was a deluxe sample, and I did repurchase. This is a big bottle. This is 2.8 big jar. This is 2.8 ounces, which is like 3 times a typical size of a, jar mask. And I love this one because I feel like the black is the charcoal that's going to really like extract your pores and really smooth out your skin. And then the white, I feel like is a little bit of moisture put in there, so it's not as drying or as harsh as some detox masks can be. So absolutely do love this. I use it a lot, and I've recommended it to you guys before, I know. But I use it when I feel like if I have a shoot coming up or feel like my skin is congested, I definitely will use this. And I like that it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't suck all the moisture out of my skin and kind of strip it. It just feels gentle, but it really does clear out your pores, blackheads, things like that. So this would be probably one of my most recommended. I think you guys would really like this one. This next mask was one that I really fell in love with, and I really like the fact that it's pretty affordable and you do get a lot. You get 3.5 ounces. It is in a tube. This is the Clinique Pore Refining Solutions Charcoal Mask. I love this one. It's very similar to the Boscia, but I would say this is a little bit more harsh, a little bit more detoxing, meaning it's going to really suck all of the gunk out of your skin and really clear out your pores. So it's a little bit more drying, but I really, really love this one. When all else fails and I know that my skin is just so congested, I really will go for this one because it is quite strong. So definitely want to recommend this, and I think it is pretty affordable. I don't hear people talking about it on YouTube, but it's definitely a good one to try. Sticking with the harsh kind of detoxing masks. When I say harsh, I don't want to say that they hurt your skin, but these are definitely these are the ones you want to use in your T-zone, on your chin, areas that you really have like buildup of blackheads, whiteheads, things like that. So I don't want to say that they're harsh, but they can be drying. You want to moisturize after, but they're really going to kind of suck all of the gunk out. And this is another one. This is Muddy Body Detox. As you can see, I've been through half of the jar. The only thing I don't like about this one is that you do have to mix it, so it's a little bit more work, and you know that we're lazy. But I do really like this one. This one is very similar to the Clinique one. It's very draws all of the impurities out. Obviously, it's a detox mask, and clay masks tend to do that anyways. So really, really enjoy this one. This is another one. I think I have a code with them. I'll have to look. If I do, I'll put it down below. But I've worked with them before, but I really, really like this one, again, to really detox your pores. So on the topic of pores, I have kind of an interesting mask I haven't heard anyone talk about, and it's very affordable. This is from Ulta, and this is called the Egg Pore Mask, and it's a very kind of strange consistency. It's almost looking like, almost looks like silly string that's liquefied. I don't know how to describe it, and they say you can leave this in the fridge to really help with the cooling effect, but basically you just apply this to your pores, anywhere that you have pores, so around my T-zone, and you leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes and then you wash it off. This is a smaller jar, but you really don't need a lot. I think I've used it 4 times now because you're not going to put it on your full face. You're just going to put it in targeted areas. This is $12, I believe, and it comes in this cute little packaging, like a little egg, which, I mean, that's cute, but no one really cares. I really care if the product works, and it does work. I noticed that before I went to LA, I would do a charcoal mask to really draw out the impurities, and then I would use this. This is not drying. This is just really cooling in your T-zone area. So this next mask is a really nice one if you have an event to go to. This is a firming treatment, so it really firms your skin, and I believe it helps with texture as well. And this is the Glam Glow Gravity Mud. This is the one that looks like silver, and it smells so good. It really smells delicious, and this one is a peel-off mask. I love a lot of these Glam Glow masks. I just worked with them in a previous video. I really like the black mask in the black jar. I like the white one. I like the orange one. So there's a lot that I like. I'm actually out of the black and the white one right now. So this is the one that I've been going to. And this is really nice to really tighten your skin and just really get that dead surface off. And plus it smells really good and it just feels good. So if you're looking for like great masks, Glam Glow has great masks. They are pricey, but they really work, and that's why everybody talks about them. So now I have a mask that I have recently fallen in love with, and this is from Origins. Origins has a lot of good reviews. This is the Retexturizing mask with rose clay. This one is specifically for texture, and I believe it's because it has little beads in it. So you're gonna leave it on for 10 minutes, and then when you get in the shower or when you wash it off, you take warm water and you really exfoliate and just like work it into your skin. It has little beads that exfoliate, so it's kind of a 2-in-1, but this one is really good for smoothing the skin. I noticed when I put my foundation on afterwards, it's very smooth and it's like an easy canvas to work with. So again, a really nice mask. Sometimes I'll use the charcoal kind of mask on my pore area, and then I'll use this afterwards to really smooth and kind of exfoliate. So this is another one that I've really been loving. Another mask I really like that's really expensive, and I saw Huda Beauty talking about this, and I went and looked at it and it had such good reviews. I was like, damn it, I gotta try it. This is the Tata Harper resurfacing mask. This mask is interesting because it's not a clay mask, which is what I typically go for. It looks almost like a little jelly. So I was like, is this really gonna do anything? So you can leave it on for 10 to 30 minutes, 10 if you have sensitive skin. I kind of have sensitive skin and I left it on for 30, and I've used it, I believe, 4 times now. This is pricey. I think this is half an ounce. Oh, it is 1 ounce. Okay, so you do get 1 ounce, but it's like 60 bucks. So I try to use it sparingly, but this is basically to give your skin a glow and to kind of get the top layer of skin off. So it really is for smoothing and giving you a glow. It's not so much for pores, so I wouldn't use it if you have like congested pores, but I really, really like this. I feel like my skin looks really soft and radiant when I'm done using this. So again, I would use this maybe like a charcoal mask first and then use this afterwards to really give me a glow before an event. So I definitely wanted to mention this for people that have issues with kind of dull skin, or maybe you have some bumpy texture. Definitely try this one out. Also got another mask recently, and I was reading the reviews and they were really, really positive. This is the Este Lauder Nightwear Plus. The reason I think people like this so much is because it's a 3-minute mask. So you literally put it on, wait 3 minutes, wash it off, and you're done. If you don't have time and you're like, holy crap, my skin is looking terrible, this is something you can literally throw on, get in the shower, shave your legs, wash it off, and you're done. So I really like the convenience of it, and I'll use it sometimes when I feel like just before bed or something, I feel like my skin's just looking bad. I will definitely use this, and I found that it just kind of clears a little bit of your pores, it smooths everything out. I just feel like your skin looks brighter and just not as dull. So definitely read the reviews, but people are loving this, and I'm glad I picked it up because I've been loving it. And this is a pretty big size, 2.5 ounces, so this will last you for a long time. So this next mask was one that I found while browsing Sephora, shocker, and this is the Kahlan Blackhead Steam Pore Mask. It looks like this, so it's definitely charcoal based, sort of like the detox masks, but it also has little beads in it. So you apply this to your skin, and for 2 minutes you just rub it in. So I think that's like to get your skin like exfoliated and kind of start on the exfoliation process. Then you let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes and then you wash it off. It says with cold water. It's called the Blackhead Steam Pore Mask. So when we were in LA, I actually brought this with me when we went to LA with Too Faced, and me and Ian did it before the event. I was like, you gotta do it with me. And I remember that when you work it in, there's a warming sensation. It's not hot or uncomfortable. It's just like a warming. So I think that's why they call it the steam pour. So it's almost emulating like you're in a steam room and you're really gonna open up your pores, and then you kind of work it in and it just slows off all the dead skin. So I remember really liking this. I've only used it twice now, I want to say, but Ian liked it too. I remember we were both in the hotel room with all these masks on. So definitely try this out if you have pore issues or blackhead issues, and you could even kind of amp it up if you wanted to kind of sit in the shower or a sauna or something and really just like get all the stuff out of your pores. But I do remember it was warming, so I think that's kind of the reasoning to open up your pores and really kind of extract everything. The last mask per se, this isn't a mask, but it can be. This is the Tarte Friction Stick. This is my second one. I just actually went through an entire one. And I just like the convenience of this. This is something that you can easily travel with. It's just in a stick form. You rub it on your skin and then you massage it in, and you can leave it on for 10 minutes for a mask. That's why I wanted to mention it, because I do use it in the shower for when I'm busy and I don't have time, or not really, I'm lazy. Let's just say I'm lazy and I don't want to go through the whole putting a mask on, waiting 20 minutes, taking it off. I will just be in the shower and I need my skin to be like picked up. You can use this as an everyday cleanser, but I just put it on my skin, rub it in. It does have little granules, so it exfoliates, and I just let it sit while I shave my legs, wash my hair, all those things, and wash it off. And I just love this. I've been through a whole one. I think this is a great product. Again, read the reviews on Sephora, Ulta. They're amazing. People are loving it. There's a reason people love it. So that's kind of what I do when I look for skincare. I'm looking for a lot of positive reviews. If majority of the people are saying something is amazing, it's probably going to work for you. So definitely wanted to mention this. It's a favorite of mine. Went through an entire one, and I actually will probably take this with me on trips because it's just so convenient. You can use it as your face wash and as a mask. All right, guys, so that's it for me and my favorite masks. I like to, again, stick with pore masks or smoothing masks. This is what my skin needs. So if you have any masks that I didn't talk about, leave them down below. I'm always interested to try new ones, and let me know if any of these were your favorites. I know I get asked so many times how to deal with acne, texture, pores. So these are my main things. This, you know, coupled with washing your makeup off at night, using a couple products. I don't like to use 15 products. I know some people do, but for me, less is more. So if I use 1 to 2 products a night, and then I use a mask a couple times a week, I feel like my skin looks pretty good. So these are my tips. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to see more skincare recommendations, and I'll see you in the next video.